Okay, so work continues on or progresses on our garage door install. Here's the company right here, Hinged, and they're installing my new door. Hopefully it turns out good. Let's see how they make it. And here's the door taking shape. We're just down to the last panel now, and that's the one with the glass. So when I come back a little bit later, this garage door should be all installed. Then it'll just be a matter of finishing the outside trim and installing the hardware. Okay, so here's my garage door, all installed with the glass, and it's been all trimmed out. They used the vinyl PVC all around. They caulked all the seams. Very nicely done. This has been all clad in aluminum. Very nicely trimmed. They did a very nice job. Very impressed. And there's lots of light in there, so let's go see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, don't mind the mess, but here is my door on the inside. And we already have a good window here that we're going to be painting this. I had already done a coat of primer on the ceiling because the ceiling used to be dark orange. So this room all needs to be painted. But this is the door. It's only a single door, but I mean, this is a small garage, but it's looks good. It looks good. I like the natural light. They had to cut the old, this was basically like a sitting room, living room type of arrangement. So, I'm going to drive my car on this. I don't know how it's going to hold up. It may hold up. It may be fine. Or I may end up having to peel all this back and do an epoxy floor on the cement. But let's see how well this opens. There's a locking mechanism too, which is really handy. There's a handle here. Okay, and the spring was well adjusted because this is coming up smooth as butter. Smooth as butter. I can pick this door up with one finger, which is what you want. And that's why I decided to hire these guys, because I knew these guys do nothing. This is all they do for a living. So the door is straight. There's not a million holes in the ceilings. The brackets are straight. The door is level, and you can open it with two fingers. At a later time, I may install an opener. I'm not sure. We'll see. Love having this open. Oh my gosh. And there's part of my fleet. Part of my fleet. There's a few more still at the other house, but the Corvette will be coming here. Will be living here. This back wall will be removed. This was added later by the previous owner, who made this into a little living room and had the wood stove, or sorry, the oil stove. We sold the oil stove, and then he made some kind of a makeshift laundry room. And of course, if you watch any of my other videos, the laundry room in here is absolutely hideous. I'm making a new laundry area in the basement, and this little partition wall will be removed. So we will gain, we'll probably gain about maybe 4 or 5 feet onto the garage. Gonna get rid of these hideous shelves, get rid of that hideous paneling, sheetrock the back wall, and we're gonna put a new door back here, because that door is probably from 1965. I think it's just a wooden door. I'm not sure what it is, but it's rickety, it's gross. I'm gonna replace it with a door that has glass. So we're gonna have glass, and glass. So it should make this room a little bit brighter. And once these walls are painted, either light gray, or maybe I might even just do all white in here. I might even do all white and bright. I'm not sure yet. Depends what I got left over for paint. I got quite a bit of gray, so maybe it'll be some type of gray. Definitely with a white ceiling. But yeah, I'm very happy with these guys. Now I do have to pay. This door was not cheap. The door wasn't horrible. The labor was. So anyway, happy with it. Let's see how she shuts. Yeah. Lots of good spring tension there, so that is good. That is good. That means the door is easy to open. Okay, so this is just another step in my little garage conversion. All right, let's get rid of this wall. Okay, back in my garage. Let's move on to this partition wall. This wall is going. This door is going. And I've also ordered some new doors. There's going to be a new outside door to the back steps. And there's going to be a new steel door for between the house and the garage. So these will be here in a couple weeks. In the meantime, let's take this wall down and let's open this place up. Okay. It's coming along nicely. Few more minutes, I should have all this framing down. Of course, I got a massive pile of garbage to deal with, but so be it. Yeah, it already looks more open. And of course, that old paneling back there is going to have to go as well. But let's get this all cleared out. Okay, our wall is now completely gone. So the demo in this little room is done. The old chimney, the elbow, that's gone. The old paneling on the back wall is gone. The old door frame is gone. There's a new door coming. New steel door. New steel door with glass coming for this. But for now, the worst part of the demo is done. Now it's just up to this. I got to take care of all this cleanup. But moving on. Let's see how we get this done. Okay, well, here's the garage pretty much cleaned out as much as I can. I think what I'm going to do now... There's Willow. What I'm going to do now is going to fix up this drywall here a little bit. Fix up this drywall. I'm going to hang some new drywall on the back. And then I'm going to do a little mudding and taping. And fix that. Got to fix this. I'm going to eliminate this plumbing. This was the plumbing and gooseneck for the old washer and dryer. Washer and dryer have been relocated to the basement. Got a steel door coming, as I mentioned. Got a new steel door coming over here as well. So I think for right now, what I'm going to do is fix up a little bit of this drywall. And we'll get this ready for priming and paint. We'll start with the ceiling. Okay. Okay, so I'm patching up the drywall a little bit. And I will have to get rid of this, the old plumbing for the washer and dryer was. I'm just going to lop this off. I got a couple of caps I'm going to solder on. And I'm going to clean that up, solder those on with some caps. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cap this off somehow. And put a piece of drywall on here. And throw a little bit of mud up. Okay, got a little bit done in the garage fix-up. Yesterday, I did a little mudding on the joints where the old wall was. So I just threw up a coat of drywall mud. I redid the patches there where there's little divots and imperfections. If you remember, this was a little sitting room, living room. There was an old heat pump on the wall that we took down. Got all these holes patched up. Yesterday, I had a door delivery. So my new steel door came. So that's the door from the house to the garage. So this steel door came, flat panel like I ordered. And of course I had ordered a back door to the house, steel, with a window. And the wrong door came. They sent me a colonial door. I wanted a flat panel door. So I did send the door back. It's probably going to take a couple of weeks, but there is a door coming in here. In the meantime, this back wall, all the paneling that you saw is now gone, been disposed of. And I just ran back out to the hardware store and I got some drywall, sheetrock, depending on where you're from. I got 3 sheets and that should be enough to do this back wall. And so I'm going to throw this up right now. I'm going to mud these joints and then we'll be ready to sand and prime this room out. Make this look like a garage. A place for my beloved Corvette to live. Okay, let's throw this up. Okay, here's those 3 sheets of drywall up. So I've just installed these. A little bit of mud on the joints. I gotta come back and add a few more screws there, but I just want to get this done now. So I've got other things to do right now. I'm gonna let this cure. And then the next time I'm going to sand and sand, prime, paint the ceiling, and paint the walls. Okay, my room is all sanded. I think I got the drywall pretty good, not perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I need to get ready to throw some primer up. But before I do the primer, I'm going to paint this ceiling. Let's make this ceiling white, and that should really brighten this room up. There's already a coat of primer on this section. This used to be dark orange, absolutely hideous. But let's make this all white and see what that looks like in a bit. Okay, well, I'm down in my garage. A little bit hard to see, but I have the ceiling all painted. And that turned out quite well. If you remember, that's the ceiling that was half orange and the half wall that we removed, and then this part here, which was looking a little bit shady. Anyway, ceiling looks good. Plan now is to get some paint on these walls. And I gotta try to pan so you can see. Door still isn't here. It's on its way. So let's get rid of this beiginess and get rid of this old drywall here that's been patched up and primed. Let's make this presentable. Again, I'm going to be using the pale gray, same color that I used throughout the house. So let's see what this looks like with a couple coats of gray. Okay, here's my old window. I'm not going to replace the window. It is a wood framed window, but it is cladded in vinyl on the outside, so it is a maintenance-free window and it's functional. And let's just make this look better than what this is. Let's see what a little bit of paint can do. Alright. Okay, well that's looking better already. That's just one coat of the gray. It's not even dry yet. It's shadowy, but it's still a vast improvement. Alright, I'll show you again once I got this all painted. Okay, so here's the garage all painted. Definitely an improvement. Got things organized there. I salvaged an old bench that was in the shed. Window looks much better in white. The gray turned out really well. Really happy with that. Also added a couple of LED light fixtures. So overall, pretty happy. All we're missing now is the car. Okay. And the car is on its way. In fact, here it is.